makes it funny, maybe? Is it funny that
He's
it does
like,
that? Because, like, I gotta say, I
Nick,
can't hear you, Nick.
your mic's dead.
Yeah, it's kind of dope. It depends on how many times he pulls it. Like, you get a different attack each time he pulls.
Oh, interesting. Because I gotta say, like, when Orb pulls out the trident, I'm like, please just don't. Like, the whole little pump, push the button, like, it feels like it should squirt water like a super soaker.
Oh no, he has a trigger on it too. It's his choke.
I mean, I know it's got a trigger. I'm saying it should squirt water because it's super soaker.
No. I'm talking about Blightar's sword.
Oh, it's got a trigger too? Oh,
Yep.
I misunderstood you. Why do they have triggers?
So you can.
Why does
trigger.
everything have a trigger?
Because guns are cool.
Yeah.
See, folks, this is how you get the gun devil.
Yeah. Anyway, hello and welcome to the MegaMonsterCast. For today, we were talking about episode 19 of Ultraman Orb, the
And if
demon
you
inside.
got that reference I just made, you're pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Can't wait for the movie to come out.
Yeah.
Next year, movie comes out.
Yeah. December, I think.
Yeah.
Did they give it a date?
I don't know. Anyway, we are talking about this episode of Jesus, I almost said Chainsaw Man after that.
Yeah, you did.
Yep.
I primed him. I did it.
Yeah. So yeah, now we're going to talk about this episode of Ultraman Orb. We were talking about a samurai episode in Arc. Now we're talking about a samurai episode in Orb, and this is the less good one.
Episodes are ours. Oh, this keeps happening to us.
Hello.
Yeah, but guess
we're
what?
Recording
hey,
it
there's
here
Scott.
We're recording it here because the other Discord doesn't like it.
Okay. Yeah, the other Discord was giving me problems last time too. So bye.
I'm keeping that in.
Yeah, we are. Anyway, we're gonna open up this episode with Kazumi Fukuda from Battle Royale.
Is that?
What?
It is.
Oh shit.
Research. I did research to find this.
Fuck
I was
yeah.
like, why does she look familiar?
Huh. Okay, yeah.
So what? I missed.
Dude, do we need to watch Battle? I feel like Battle Royale is definitely outside of the premise of this show, but a part of me wants to watch it.
Who's the biggest monster of all? People.
Yep.
People are the true kaijus.
Huh. That's
so
wild.
Battle Royale it is.
Yep.
Yeah, I love how Josh knows this is an argument I'm gonna agree with.
Yep. The true villains are these fucking high schoolers we make kill themselves.
Yeah. On an island.
Yeah, that's the premise of that movie.
Travel to.
It's Lord of the Flies.
It's like Hunger Games before Hunger Games.
It's the true Hunger Games.
Yeah, it's like a way better Hunger Games.
I think I preferred Lord of the Flies.
No.
I never saw Hunger Games either.
No, see, Lord of the Flies, they just landed on this time. This one...
They were shipwrecked, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. This one, they were sent.
They're captured by the government and forced onto this island to kill.
Yeah.
So it's like Prey.
No, Prey
was a movie about a Native American woman who has to deal with
No, I meant Predators.
Yes.
Predators is the one where they get put onto a game planet.
Kind of, except instead of fighting like aliens, they just have to kill their classmates.
Till the last one standing.
Yeah. I also read that book. It was
that was a book too?
Yeah. Yeah. Battle Royale. I read that in high school, which is probably not okay in hindsight to walk around your high school holding that book.
Nick, I think you might need to go see the counselor. That looks like wish fulfillment to me.
Yep.
Shut up or will be. No.
But yeah, so...
Can't make that joke.
So this episode, we have a samurai statue-y thingy, and if you put your shoes there, it grants your wish for love.
Yeah.
Is the premise of it.
So what we have here, guys, is a foot fetish kaiju.
Yes. Also, this lady's eyes make me super uncomfortable.
She made us uncomfortable in Battle Royale. She's uncomfortable here.
Yeah. That is quite a turn in your career at that point.
You went from absolutely batshit crazy to,
Still.
still. But you're in love.
And isn't that the most important thing? And then
I don't know, probably something's better. But...
then we find out that Naomi's going to go hang out with her best friend, who she has not talked about in the 18 episodes before this.
I know, right?
we get like 2 episodes back to back about like people who are super important to the main cast who are never mentioned until those episodes.
I mean, truly, the only important person is Uncle.
Yeah.
But it feels so shoehorned.
Oh yeah. I mean, like, again, this is one of the weaker episodes. This is potentially the weakest episode of the season.
Yeah, potentially you're right, honestly. I mean,
yeah, I feel really comfortable saying that. Like, this is a very weak episode. I like the design of the kaiju a lot.
but honestly though, dude, you have to admit that it's uninspired.
It's not very. It's not creative. Exactly. I like it, but it's super forgettable.
It's just.
I mean,
it was robotic.
It was cool and all. Like, honestly, like, it's just a fucking Ronin. Like,
no, it's a robot Ronin.
I mean, it wasn't a robot though, was it?
No, but it
has
gave that feel.
Look. I mean, yeah, I could see that, but like for me, it was just like design-wise, it was very uninspired. It's a samurai, a Ronin, like.
Yeah, it should have given a.
Which is cool. Like if I had a set of fucking Ronin on in the other room, I'd probably never take it off.
I will say so.
You'd have to poop.
This is a modified
Challenge
version.
Accepted?
This is a modified version of a kaiju that has shown up once before and has not shown up since. So this is its second of 2 appearances. It first appeared in.
It's just a samurai. It's not even really a kaiju.
Yeah, and I'd see. Here's the thing. I'd make the argument the other design for it looks better. I think Renki looks better than Gurenki, but it's from Ultraman Cosmos.
How different was it?
1 sec. I'll show you guys what it looks like.
God, you're a bunch of bitches.
What?
The show is still playing, and it's at that
There you
scene.
That is such a cool. I love the face mask.
Yeah, I know. It's like a way better design, right?
I can't get to.
And it's simple too. Like it's still as simple as this design.
Yeah, but I think it's way better.
Yeah, color scheme's a lot cooler. The weird hair.
Yeah, I was gonna say like the hair looks more appropriate in this design than on Orb's design.
Yeah, it's got that like Ringu hairstyle.
Well, and like it has all these arrows stuck in the armor too, which I think is cool.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Oh, yeah. That's a neat feature. Yeah.
Yeah, it has like a bunch of arrows stuck in its armor. Like
that feels very Ghost of Tsushima.
Like it honestly, they should have just kept the original design. I don't know why they reworked it. Apparently, it was supposed to be used like once before Orb 2, but they never got around to it. So this is the second of 2 appearances of it. Logan. This is again, it's not a bad design. It's kind of lame. Like I think it's cool, but Renki just looks a lot better. Yeah. So then now
like
goes
in a different setting, the samurai kaiju would look cool, but like in a story about fighting monsters, it was just a big samurai.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you want a good samurai design, Zangill.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. Okay, tell me that's a samurai. Cool, but that looks like a fucking alien. That's a design.
Yep.
Zangill was a better samurai design because it was still an alien.
Mhm.
Like the fact that this was just a vengeful spirit from Japanese lore and history, like
Okay.
cool in a game like Ghost of Tsushima, or in or like what the fuck is that other Tokyo Ghostwire or whatever, or I'm blanking on the name. I think it's Ghostwire Tokyo. That game would be a really cool character in that game. But like here, it just felt really uninspired.
That's fair. Yeah. So, we also get Naomi goes to the her friend's bachelorette party. She has to hurry there after work. She gets um like chocolate or like jelly or something on her face. So she shows
It's
up
from
and
that
she's
donut that she's speed eating on the way there.
yep.
I thought it was just her eating guy's ass.
We'd be much further along in the relationship if that were true.
hmm And then Naomi is super uncomfortable and awkward at this bachelorette party because it seems like maybe her friend hangs out with bougie people.
Bougie, more like bitchy.
I gotta say, these people, along with some questionable overacting, are just terrible.
Oh yeah. And the friend's bad too because she's not trying to stand up at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, how's she gonna stand up with all that forehead?
Savage.
Why are you being as catty as the characters?
Someone has to be.
And then the hotel heir that her friend is marrying is nice to her and gives her a hanky to wipe her face with.
But before that, he just takes his finger, like, let me get that for you.
Rubs more on her face. There you go. Yeah, so then Naomi on her way back from this trips, fucks up her shoes, gets all upset.
It is said earlier by Jetta that doesn't she know she can't get quality shoes for 30,000 yen or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she breaks those heels.
I love how they literally tear in the same way on each heel. I'm like, that takes some effort because you were not in the same stride on both feet. I guarantee you weren't.
No, that's shoddy manufacturing.
Right.
Yeah. That's an American design right there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say that's probably a Nike, right?
probably.
Because of the way that they do labor practices.
Yeah. Well, now we're never going to get sponsored by them.
Yeah,
I wouldn't take their slave money.
I would. I will shill to anyone right now.
I'll let you have all of the slave money you want. We can get some blood diamond mines going. That's cool.
All right. You heard it here first, folks. Alex wants us to get blood diamond money.
I'm just saying that Nick's gonna take the money and I'm gonna stand here.
You heard it here first, folks.
Nope.
Alex wants the blood diamond money for our podcast. He's the one pushing for it, not me.
I'm giving you an equivalence of how shitty that is.
I would have just taken like Coke money, but you know, whatever.
I also
the brand or the drug?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I forgot to mention this earlier, but I loved this little touch of like, guy does not know what a bachelorette party is.
I don't think he knows what a bachelorette is.
No, he doesn't. He has like no concept of this, and Jetta had to explain all this. Like, oh yeah, it's like her friend's getting married. Like, why is it you don't understand this shit again? You're like 27, right?
Yeah, I feel like they've just accepted that he's not from this era.
Yep.
But no one's talking about it.
Yeah, everyone's like, well, if I bring up the weird shit that he says, I'm gonna have to bring up the weird shit that Shin does too, and I don't want to unravel this.
We can't unwrap it, exactly.
This is a terrifyingly precarious house of cards, and if I so much as blink at it the wrong way, it's all coming down.
He just picks up a box that says Pandora on it.
Yep. I can only open this 2 more times.
That was too close.
Yeah. So then we get the them checking the fucking database again to figure out all about Renki.
This is before we get to the database, we do get Naomi donating her shoes.
Yeah. She does put the shoes amongst them, which is why we have a vengeful spirit to fight for the rest of the episode.
Yeah.
A vengeful spirit.
But she doesn't buy it the whole time. She's like, I don't even know why I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm not jealous. You're jealous.
I don't hate the fact that my friend is being happy.
Yep.
Oh.
I'm not upset that I'm not fucking this timeless warrior. You're upset I'm not fucking him.
But the real question is, who the fuck is Tetsuko?
Yep. God. Yep. 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 Yep.
That's right, though.
Okay, so
her name is Catherine, and you know it.
Yep.
No.
We're gonna dead name the shit out of her. Yeah.
I love how we haven't had the database of ancient Sanskrit parchment in a good long while, so we're still sticking with it.
Yep. I love the effect they give this armor. It's the coolest part of the episode, where it's walking and it's got like that spectral after image shit going on.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I was gonna point out, especially when he puts on the sword, like that effect is pretty neat.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, this episode has so much potential that it just doesn't live up to.
I know,
yeah, like we almost get Juggler fucking his great granddaughter.
We do get Juggler appearing again this episode. It's almost like he's the main villain.
What Josh said.
That is canon, okay?
He does say that she's quite a woman. That is canon.
If only you were like your great grandmother. But I also fucked. We lived happily together.
And she never noticed I never aged.
Mm-hmm. I love that, like,
good genes.
Yeah.
You, man, absolutely not.
It's good genes.
We're not. I don't even want to be associated with that phrase.
I also love that we're getting philosophical Juggler back. Like, I mean, sometimes people are just bullshit, you know? You're causing a vengeful spirit.
It makes this much sense. I love how we get Guy saying it's not often he makes this much sense after Juggler literally leaves by saying, well, whatever,
Yep.
and fucks off.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna fuck off now. See ya.
Yeah, well, whatever.
And like 3 episodes, I'm gonna try to kill you again.
No, like literally it had the same energy as that scene in Dumb and Dumber where they're outside the gas station and he goes, and Jim Carrey walks up and goes, big gulps, huh? Well, see you later.
Yep.
Fucks off.
Yep.
Like, I wanted more Juggler. I want to know what this. I want to know more about that earpiece he's had for the last 3 episodes that no one has talked about.
It's a special armor.
It is special. It will be a key part of the next arc of Juggler's life.
It has to be because he lost his MacGuffin earlier, so he's got to have a new one.
But it's like Star-Lord. He has that little earpiece. He just touches it, boom, armor.
I feel like they would have addressed it if it was part of his armor transformation because he had armor transformation before he had the earpiece.
Yeah, but now it looks cooler.
Does it though?
I think it looks pretty cool.
I think his armor always looks cool.
Yeah.
I think we were talking about the earpiece there, Nick.
I mean, we can both be right.
I had him on my side for a split second.
I honestly, I kind of like the earpiece too. I think it's not bad.
See, he's back.
I've seen that kind of thing done better. I think this one's gaudy.
I think
But let's be
That's
real.
what
That's
Scott
also a
needs to do.
juggler thing.
To be no, excuse the hell out of me. Some of his suits are fly as fuck.
Oh no, his suits
This
are
is
fly as
tacky.
fuck. No, here's the thing.
This is tacky.
This is like totally an evolution on juggler. Like, all right, I've been slick as fuck, and that's
Are you
not working
saying he's
for
going
me.
emo right now?
Yep.
I've been slick. Now I gotta go greasy.
Yep.
God,
I'm
I
gonna
don't like that transition at all.
I'm gonna rub really fatty chicken on my hair.
His hair does look a little bit more unkempt now, doesn't it?
Again,
Yes.
he's going through some shit right now.
Yeah, man. He just lost his red ring.
He can no longer No, he still can transform. He just can't become a kaiju.
You just can't fuse kaijus. Yeah.
Yeah, that thing that he did for like 2 episodes that he'll
Like,
never
it
do
was a
again.
very. It doesn't feel like the loss it probably should be because it wasn't much of a tool.
Yep. That thing he'll never be able to do again. Probably.
Just like Arc.
Yep.
The thing he'll never be able to do again.
Make a bow,
You better make the bow again. I don't think we'll see the bow ever again.
or the
Oh.
fact that he can teleport.
And I don't think that we'll ever see the. We might see the teleportation again,
I want to see the
but
whip
we'll
shot
never
again.
see the duplication again.
I want to see
I
the
want to
whip
see the
shot.
fishy pole again.
The which one?
The fishing pole.
He wasn't the one that did that. Blazar was the one that did the fish.
Blazar did it.
Yeah.
To Geetus.
That was a real thing that happened, yes. Yeah.
That's kind of similar to
Or
the
the
way that
claw
we finished off
machine.
the bad guy this episode.
Claw machine was great too.
Claw Machine was so weird. I loved it. Yeah, so Naomi goes to try to warn her friend, and her friend's like, "Are you really this fucking petty? Are you being a petty bitch like my other friends are? You're supposed to be better than the rest of us." So we have someone
Yeah.
to look down
You
on.
were supposed to destroy the Sith, not join them.
Yep.
Beat me to it. Excellent.
And then
I knew you were going, but I saw it in your face.
Then we get Gurenki again.
Wow.
And Naomi just yells out, "My shoes!"
Why do you look so good in my heels?
And now it's come to destroy the hotel.
She's just like, I had them on first.
Well, one of us is just gonna have to change.
Thank you.
So then Orb turns into Hurricane Slash because he never starts with his final form. That'll never happen.
Because let's make a fight harder than it should be.
Well, you
But
gotta.
he's in these non-origin forms for just a blink.
Yep. It's just to see if he can beat him. Like, oh, well, shit. I can't beat this guy. It's a good thing I didn't fight him earlier in the season, or I would have been fucked.
Time to pull out my pointy speaking spell.
Yep. Time to use this trident that I don't call a trident, but I also do call a trident.
But it's clearly a dagger.
Yep. Then he gets
It
his
literally
orb helmet.
cannot be classified as a dagger because it exceeds a length requirement. Like it's just not.
No, it's an extended dagger.
That's called a fucking short sword.
No. That's different. That's a longer blade.
Also,
No, it doesn't. No.
I feel
This
like
had
this,
more
They're
handles.
different
Blades.
classes of fucking swords. What is the?
No. This is like when you get like an extended grip for or extended mag
No,
for
that's
a
not
gun.
an extension of the blade. That's an extension of the grip. You said the word grip.
No. This is just a dagger. It's a very tiny blade with a big old long gripper.
Yep.
And a
Show me a
wheel.
1 2-handed dagger. He's gonna pull out a sword.
What?
Nothing. You're just gonna be wrong. I don't know what you're gonna do, but you're gonna be wrong.
Just wait, it's gonna be like a tiny little dagger blade on like a fucking pole, and it's gonna be a
He's
spear.
gonna go fashion a fucking handle right here, right now.
Oh, he's 100% gonna go grab a kitchen knife and slap. Okay, yep.
There you go. That's a knife.
Yeah, that's a knife.
And you look like Tanganular.
Okay, we were having fun. Why you gotta be saying mean things like that?
I'm gonna wear the shit out of this shirt.
I was gonna say, like, you need to send me one.
It was like $20 on Amazon, I think. Like 20,
Oh,
30
yeah.
bucks, yeah.
I wanna wear that around my town here down south and see if any
Does this one
motherfucker
count?
recognizes
Look, it's
it.
two-handed.
Open your lower hand. Show me. Yeah,
Yep,
one
yep,
finger.
yep.
Okay, that's cute.
That's two. I got
That's
tiny hands.
one in a portion, not even half.
So yeah, then we get
I'm proving right yet again.
honestly a kind of lackluster fight.
A little
Yeah.
bit.
Like
it really was.
it's not terrible. It's just it's not great.
Like,
Again,
it was kind of novel that he was talked down. Like the reason why Orb was able to win was because of Naomi, disregarding the fact she started this. But that was kind of novel from like a storytelling perspective. But yeah, like the fight itself had its moments where they're like really slashing at each other. I do like that he did the what do they call it in Sparking Zero? The what is that called when you do B on the at the right moment? It's got a name. No, where he does like the wobble thing.
The wobble
got a name.
dodge? It's a wobble dodge.
I know what
Oh,
you're
no.
talking about. It's where like your character just starts like bobbing and weaving.
Yes.
Yeah, I know what you're
Ultra
talking.
Instinct dodge.
No.
Kind of.
Gotta make
It's
him
got-
upset
it-
every time.
It's got a fucking name.
It's the wobble dodge.
Called.
Wobble dodge.
Oh.
Yeah, then Naomi has a heart to heart with
this
the kaiju and tells it, "Hey, don't let my petty bullshit cause you to become a vengeful spirit again. Like, do what you're supposed to do and help people find the ones they love." So stop being angry and let Orb kill you with his water attack.
Sonic Sway.
Sonic Sway?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was. Oh, it is Sonic Sway. Yeah, but they literally are doing the Sonic Sway at each other.
Oh yeah.
Which was pretty neat.
I like the wobble dodge better.
And then Naomi gets real
You gotta
wet.
rename it. She's the only character on that roof that gets soaked.
Yep.
Yeah. And then she's completely dry,
And that actress
except for her
knows
hair.
how. Well, that actress knows how to cry on cue. So like, they did not need to do that to make it look like she was crying.
No,
yeah,
but it
when
works.
you're all wet.
It's tears in the rain.
Yeah. It's
They're
like
But I
just
love how
relatable
like
thing.
literally that attack was so like it was so engulfing, but it literally had a hard stop right at the edge of the hotel.
Yep.
I mean,
Because guy's really good at controlling his water.
yeah.
He's good at controlling his spray.
Yeah, he's into wet play.
I literally, as I was watching this episode, I go, "Up, here's where we're gonna get those jokes."
Yep. Yep.
I mean, they were safe about it. They did it outside. Otherwise, it's a mess, and you gotta have like tarps. It's just the whole ordeal.
How did safe play into that description?
What?
Thought for a second you were making a condom reference. And I'm like, nope, that's not what he's talking about.
Yep.
No.
Yeah, so then Naomi and her friend make up, and that's how the episode ends.
I will say that Tubi literally hated this part of the episode. The bit rate on this part of the episode is terrible.
I want you to know that out of all these episodes, the last two that I've watched on YouTube has very clearly been screen recorded on a phone. Because that menu
Why?
is popping up now.
Why even do that? Like, just watch it on Tubi, man.
It's too much to download the app.
You can go on the browser version.
Just do it on a browser so you get ad block.
Why would I do that when I could just do it on Amazon Prime?
That's fair. You can also watch it on Prime.
I didn't realize I was on Prime.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's on a lot of streaming services now.
It might have a higher bit rate off of Amazon, honestly.
Solid chance.
Yeah. But I'm on my computer. So,
Anyway, yeah.
You're on your computer right now.
Huh?
You're on your computer right now. Do you not watch these on your computer?
Yeah, watch it. Yeah, I watch it on my computer. That's why it's on YouTube. It's going to take too much effort for me to do this with my remote, turn on the TV.
But you just complained about downloading an app. Like, I'm really confused.
So yeah.
So next time.
Yep. I will say also, because I'm trying to be better about this, at least with Orb. So this episode was directed by the dude who directed the last episode too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which kind of makes sense. 2 episodes that are about characters who are important to the main cast who were never mentioned before. And it was written by.
You know, honestly, the thing is that if we would have had these character pieces earlier in the seasons,
Mhm.
like, that probably wouldn't have set a good pace, to be honest, but they wouldn't have felt shoehorned.
You can't use shoehorn joke twice.
This time it was just the phrase. It wasn't a joke this time.
I don't think the first time was a joke now either.
It was also
But
written
you didn't
by.
see it spelled in the subtitles. It's very clearly spelled.
Mhm.
SHU.
So this is also written by the person who wrote the woman who wrote that episode where you got Juggler fusing for the first time.
Huh.
Yeah, so it was kind of a little bit of a downer that it wasn't as good as it could have been.
I feel like
Although-
that writer was. I feel like that writer like walked in way through the actual scripting process and was like, "Hey, you need to remember Juggler exists."
Although I will say, apparently she's also like one of the head writers for G'd, which I could kind of see. Anyway, yeah. So that was the episode. Any final thoughts on this one before we cut her off?
No, I don't have any bad jokes right now, so.
All right.
Just gonna end this on a lackluster lack of joke
Yep.
from Josh.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So tune in next time where we get the alien Metron from that syndicate showing back up because he's the only one that's still alive.
I'm hoping
And
that
then
that means more Juggler. We saw him a little bit in the preview. Let's go.
All right.
Well, I can ruin it for you right now if you want. I watched it.
Of course he did.
Him and Naomi get it on.
Now I know you're just lying.
You'll find out.
Yeah.
See you next time.
She's the
Bye-bye.
nurse this time.
All right. Bye-bye.